What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Luckiest Players in Old School RuneScape video. This one is going to be our final video for the year of 2020. This will showcase the luckiest players from December. Thank you guys for submitting to these videos throughout the past year that I've been doing them. Because of their popularity, I am going to continue doing them. So if you have something that you think can make the cut, send it to the email address on the screen right now. Put something in the subject line that identifies it to me, and if there's a backstory behind it, let me know what it is in the body of the email. As usual, there are some stipulations. You have to have the RuneScape name fully visible somewhere in the screenshot. I like to give credit where credit is due, so we got to see that RuneScape name. I do not accept cell phone pictures. If you snap a picture of your monitor with the cell phone, we do not put those in these videos anymore. Make sure you take a proper screenshot and send it over my way. Additionally, there are a couple other of these videos that are styled in a similar way that I am looking for content for. If you have huge collection logs, I'm talking 5, 6, 7,000 kills in your collection log, I want to see it. I'm going to put the best ones up in a video that will be coming out very soon. As for some other stuff, I'm also taking regular collection logs. Maybe you finished the Cerberus collection log with only 150 kills. I'd like to see it so we can throw that into the most amazing collection logs. So with that, guys, let's go ahead and get into our luckiest players of December 2020. We're going to go ahead and start this one off with our luckiest clue scrolls, and we are going to start out with the third age section. Starting this one off is going to be Jigs V2, unfortunately pulling the third age Vambraces on hard casket number 162. It is a shame that it had to be something that is really not worth that much, but nonetheless, it is third age, 4.894 million GP on the value of that clue. Next up is going to be Stad Gent with a third age plate skirt on hard casket number 113, valued at around 84.3 million. Hard casket number 105 comes in from Libero 1, and this is going to be a third age plate body, this one valued at 78.7 million. Hard casket number 105 from the Hardcore Iron Man Brax I, pulling in the third age range coif, 7.1 million on that value. Next is hard number 94, third age robe top for the Iron Man Iron Spoons, this one valued at about 54 million GP. And our next one is actually going to be some back-to-back action here. 56 and 57 hard caskets for the Iron Man Yote on 56, hitting the mega rare table with a third age mage hat, 7.2 million on that one. Following it up with a gilded plate legs on hard casket number 57, 3.8 million. That's really rare to see. And next up, we have some additional third age drops. These ones are going to come from the Mimic boss. We're going to start this one off with TJ Wolfpup, and this is going to be an unknown kill count at the Mimic. We can't see it in the chat box, but it is the 113th elite of the account, pulling in the third age robe top with the help of the Mimic, 35.3 million GP. Next up comes from Aryand Errata, and this is going to be the very first Mimic kill of the account on the fourth master casket, pulling in the third age plate body with some Mimic help, valued at around 77.3 million GP. And once again, we have another 1KC Mimic kill here on the 13th elite of the account, T Crusher with a third age full helm, 14.7 million GP. Next up, we are going to get into our other lucky clue scroll drops. We're actually going to start this one out with what is not a clue scroll, but it does roll off of the clue scroll loot table. So this is going to be number 1 lucky impling jar from the Iron Man Fatechi, and these roll off of the easy, medium, hard, elite, or master clue scroll tables. So you get one roll on any of those, and Fatechi managed to pull out a third age druidic staff on the very first lucky impling of the Iron Man account, 327.3 million GP. Very nice, very lucky for that one. Next up is going to be easy casket number 3, and this one comes in from the Iron Man Iron Kelsey, grabbing the Team Cape 0. Next up is going to be a medium casket, and this is unknown KC. We can't see it in there, but it's from Not Owain. Managed to roll 2 Ranger Boots and 1 Climbing Boots G in the same clue scroll. Those are all 1 in 1,133 drop rate, pulling out 3 of them on the same clue. Next is medium number 25 from Denarune, and rolling 2 times Ranger Boots in this one as well. Next ones, we have a few 1 caskets here. Medium casket number 1 for Not Cosme, Ranger Boots. Colorful, also Ranger Boots on medium casket 1. And from the Iron Man, Marcaroni, also rolling the Ranger Boots on medium casket number 1. Next up is going to be a hard clue submission from Iron Man I Maxelroy, pulling in the Gilded Plate Body on hard casket number 15. Real World submitting Elite casket number 3, pulling in the Gilded Scimitar. And we're going to round this out with 3 Master caskets. First one comes in from Pehala, and this is Master casket number 5, managing to pull in that 1 in 1,000 drop for the Bloodhound pet. Iron Man High Anxiety submitting Master casket number 1 with an Occult Ornament kit. And last but not least is going to be T Crusher on Master casket number 1 with the Anguish Ornament kit. Alright, very nice clue submissions from everybody for this month of December. We're going to go ahead and move right into our luckiest PVMers, and we're going to start off with our lucky PVM item drops with our low KC drops. First one coming in from Decompose, 21 KC at the Nightmare of Ashihama, Harmonized Orb. Very nice, pulling in that super expensive drop. Next up is Philodut. This is going to be a 15 KC Armadillo Crossbow. Next up, Thought Slayer 8, 11 KC Elysian Sigil at the Corporal Beast. 10 KC Saradomin Hilt coming in from Dank Pluto. 10 KC Jar of Decay over at Vorkath from Rixie Steez. 10 KC Blade of Saldor in the normal gauntlet from the Iron Man Iron Comedy. Another one coming in from T Crusher. This is going to be a 9 KC Kodai insignia in the Chambers of Xeric with just 8,932 points. Next up is going to be an 8 KC Hydroclaw from 6 Path Sage. Following that, another 8 KC drop. This is going to be the Dragon Hunter Crossbow from Terminated 09. Following that up with another submission, Terminated 09, also grabbing a 7 KC Arcane Sigil. Clutters with a 6 KC Hydroclaw. I'm Svasho with a 6 KC Dragon Warhammer. That's a 1 in 5,000 drop on that one. Next up is going to be a 5 KC Dragonstone Full Helm from Hillside, and that's pretty cool to see. I don't think anybody's ever submitted a low KC Dragonstone armor item. Next up comes from Turtle, 4 KC Arcane Sigil over at the Corporal Beast. Ultimate Iron Man Barn Owl submitting a 3 KC Uncut Onyx from Scotizo. Very nice, don't see that very often. 3 KC Blade of Saldor in the normal gauntlet from Adam 10 223. 2 KC Bandos Chestplate from It's Ya Boy Slim. And a 2 KC Armadillo Crossbow from Jillawi Wowie. That's an interesting name, very creative. And of course, we have our 1 KC shoutouts. These are the luckiest of the luckiest PVMers out there. We're going to start this one out with Cypher Blade with a Tanzanite Fang. Next one comes in from the Iron Man Sven, by the way, Occult Necklace. Survived with a Ring of the Gods out at Vedion. Super Lonely with a Staff of the Dead. Stone F with a Saradomin Hilt. OC Juice World with a Draconic Visage from Vorkath. No Remedy with a Dragon Limbs, and this was from the Adamant Dragons. That's kind of cool. Nathan Ward with a Dexterous Prayer Scroll in the Chambers of Xeric. Nathan Ward again with an Armadillo Chain Skirt. How lucky can you get? A couple of 1 KC drops. Mobile Matt 6 with a Saradomin Sword. Manir Koning with a Hill Giant Club. Iron Nyanik, who is a hardcore Iron Man with a Bottomless Compost Bucket. I bet that helps a lot on the Iron Man account. Ellie Iraq 83 with Bandos Boots. Dunflim, the Iron Man with a Zamorakian Spear. Division 3 pulling a Scythe of Vitor from the Theater of Blood on the very first raid. Very nice, man. Congrats on that. Deza Thugs with a Jar of Darkness from Scotizo. Cracky Dacky with the Elder Maul in Chambers of Xeric. Claire the Fox with an Archer's Ring. And last but not least, Average Mo with a Zamorakian Spear. Moving into our next subsection for our luckiest PVMers, we're going to start this one off with back-to-back drops, and this first one is going to come in from YLLM, the Iron Man, Arcane Prayer Scroll, and a Twisted Bow, back-to-back on KC 90 and 91 at the Chambers of Xeric. Tails with back-to-back Smoke Battle Staffs over there at Thermi, KC 1267 and 1268. Purslin with an Armadillo Chestplate and Chain Skirt, KC 82 and 83. Next one is from the Iron Man Nusi, back-to-back Hydroclaw and Leather, KC 9 and 10. How's that for some iron luck? Next up is No Hesitation with back-to-back Primordial Crystals from Cerberus, KC 145 and 146. Mini Link with back-to-back Hydra Leathers, KC 375 and 376. This next one comes in from Cub with 4 back-to-back drops in the Challenge Mode Chambers of Xeric, Kodai Insignia, 2 Dexterous Prayer Scrolls, and a Twisted Bow, rolling the Mega Rare table twice in just 4 KC in their name, KC 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next one comes in from the Iron Man iMat with back-to-back Zamorakian Spears on KC 135 and 136. Our next one is going to be 3 drops in a row from Great Olm in the Challenge Mode, Cox Solos, 461 Dex, 462 T-Bow, and a 463 Dust. Next one comes in from the Iron Man Kuno, Berserker Ring on KC 1566 and 1567, and also pulling in back-to-back Warrior Rings on 1594 and 1595. Last but not least is an Iron Man, a Girthy Boy, 3 Ring of Endurance. Now I know these aren't PvM item drops, but I really don't know where to put them in this video. 3 Rings of Endurance, KC 385, 386, and 387. Easy 180 mil there. And for our last section for the luckiest PvM item drops for December of 2020, we're going to check out some combo drops and other lucky instances. First up is going to be Yeah Okay Mate with 2 Imbued Hearts from the Neckrail Superior in the same task. That is pretty lucky. Next one comes in from Stop Begging, a Whip and an Eternal Gem from the same Superior Abyssal Demon. Next one comes in from Smoked Snoke, 2 Hydra Claws within 9 kills, 297 KC and 306 KC. Next one comes in from RIU, 2 Draconic Visages, 1952 and 1959 at the King Black Dragon. Next one comes in from the Iron Man Relapse, Arcane Sigil, and the shield is completed by 48 KC at the Corporal Beast. That's gotta feel nice. Nard Dog with a 2 KC Magic Fang, and then following that up 4 kills later with a 6 KC Tanzanite Fang. Next one comes in from Mayhem Crazy, and this is going to be 2 Draconic Visages in 29 Wyverns. That's pretty crazy because that's kind of rare. Those are 1 in 10,000 over there at the Skeletal Wyvern, so 2 of them in just 29 KC. Very nice. Next one comes in from Marijuana, 3 Zenites over at the Demonic Gorillas in 138 KC. Next one comes in from Lexi, 2 Skeletal Visages from Vorkath, just 50 kills apart, exactly 50 kills, KC 441 and 491. Next one comes in from Keta Menini, and this is going to be 2 Imbued Hearts and an Eternal Gem in just 76 superior kill count. To put that into perspective, I have over 35 million Slayer XP, and I have never seen either of those, so I need that luck. I need you guys to pass this my way, I need it. Next one comes in from It's a Chris, and this is going to be a 101 KC Arcane Spirit Shield completion over at the Corporal Beast. Next one from the Iron Man Iron Pikachu, and this is going to be a Zulrah completion for the Iron Man at just 184 KC. Next up is going to be Inceptum with a Hydra Tail and the Pet in the same kill, 921 KC. Hi, I'm Zola is submitting a Basilisk Jaw plus a head in the same kill. That's kind of ridiculous. 1 in a million chance for that happening. Next up is going to be the Iron Man Flex Tray with a Hydra Claw at 110 KC and 3 kills later with the Hydra Leather at 113. Next one comes in from Farm for Sweets, an Elysian Sigil on December 3rd and December 10th, just 199 kills apart. Now those are really rare, and getting a couple of those is absolutely ridiculous. And also, just to put this into a little bit more perspective, Farm for Sweets managed to actually pull in 4 sigils in the month of December. 2 Elysian Sigils, a Spectral, and an Arcane Sigil. Pretty ridiculous. Next one comes in from the Iron Man Iron E, Imbued Heart from the Superior paired with an Occult Necklace in the same kill. E-Girl Juices, that's a pretty ridiculous name and I don't ever want to say it again. 2 Primordial Crystals, an Eternal, a Pegasian, and a Jar of Souls in just 161 Cerberus kill count. Next up is going to be Eat Bunnies with a Smoldering Stone from the Hellhounds, that's a 1 in 32,000 drop. Dr. Fail with a Claw on KC 777. I thought that was just pretty cool. Lucky Sevens managing to pull in the Claw, definitely worth a feature in my eyes. Next one is going to be from D2F plus his team, and this is 5 drops in 5 raids. I mean, look at that. That's kind of ridiculous. 269, 70, 71, 72, and 73 KC. We can see all those drops in there. Ancestral Robe Top, Dexterous Prayer Scroll, Dragon Hunter Crossbow, Ancestral Robe Bottom, and another Dexterous Prayer Scroll. That's pretty cool to be on a team like that. Next one is going to be from Cole's Music, and this is going to be Armadillo, 3,953 KC for the chest, 3,960 for the skirt, 3,966 for another chest plate, 3,980 for a third chest plate, and 3,912 for a hilt. 5 drops within all of that KC right there. It's pretty nice, man. That's gotta feel nice. And last but not least, we have Argyle Sock with 6 unsireds and 214 KC at the Abyssal Sire. That is a drop rate of 1 in 100, so you, my friend, are way ahead of the drop rate. Alright, that's going to do it for our luckiest players for the PvM item drops. We're going to go ahead and move into the PvM pets for December of 2020. We're going to start this one off with low KCs in typical fashion. First one comes in at 35 KC, Dagonoth Rex pet from OSRS, and that is a 1 in 5,000 drop on that one. 32 KC Vorkath from Nitrex. 28 KC Corporal Beast pet from Big Daddy Jovo. I really want that pet, so congrats on that. It's nice to see around the game. 25 KC Gauntlet pet from the normal Gauntlet for Teddy Key. Next up is 18 KC Dagonoth Rex, once again 1 in 5,000 on that one. 16 KC King Black Dragon for the Iron Man Bot Neve. 16 KC Armadillo pet for Iron Man JMDE. 12 KC Omelet and a Dragon Hunter Crossbow in the same drop. Obviously you need a drop to be granted the Omelet pet in the Chambers of Xeric. This one's for I'm Elmo. Now this one has a little bit of a story for it. I was actually in this raid. It's my screenshot submitting for I'm Elmo. This was his 12th raid. We were still teaching Elmo how to raid. So really lucky with the Dragon Hunter Crossbow there and the Omelet in the raid that I was in. Really cool to see, man. Next up is going to be Giant Mole Pet on 12 KC for Grills. 12 KC Chaos Elemental. And this is going to be from the Fnatic, which is the 1 in 1,000 drop rate for Elon Mars. Cerberus pets on KC 12 and just a little bit later on 45. Only what, 33 kills later? And this one goes to Pick. 11 KC Corporal Beast pet for Wazir. 10 KC King Black Dragon pet for Comin' Atcha. 9 KC Saradomin pet for Young Borgin. 9 KC Nightmare pet for RNG King 420. Next one is another Chaos Fnatic pet, and this is going to be 8 KC Baz Mobile. Next up is 7 KC Dagonoth Prime from Rusky Daz. 5 KC Dagonoth Supreme for Claire the Fox. 4 KC Venenatus pet for the Iron Man 1 High Guy. 3 KC Zamorak pet for Spartan Fire. 3 KC Jad for Alwax 123321. And a 2 KC Abyssal Sire pet for Bad Citizen. And as usual, we do have our 1 KC PvM pet recipients, only 3 of them for December. First one comes in from Chasin' Capes, and this is going to be the Gauntlet pet in the Corrupted Gauntlet. Next one comes in from Hydrangea, Chaos Elemental pet from the Chaos Elemental. That one's a 1 in 300 drop rate, but probably still nice to see at 1 KC. And last is going to be Zemsley with the Jad pet on the very first completion of the account. And just like our PvM item drops, we do have some other lucky pet instances. First one comes in from Sherbert MD, and this is going to be 2 Armadillo pets and 2 Vorkath pets. Both are sub 300 total KC for each respective boss. That is very, very lucky. iPro Guthix with the Hydra pet and the Jar by 156 KC. Hydra pet's 1 in 3,000 and the Jar at 1 in 2,000. Very nice drops there. Drizzen with the Hell Puppy and the Primordial Crystal in the same drop on KC 97. Gotta feel real good to get both of those out of the way early. Blueface with the Armadillo pet and a Godsword Shard 3 in the same drop on KC 176. Blueface again with a 166 KC Zulrah pet, 170 KC Magic Fang, and a 174 Serpentine Visage, all within 8 kills, 2 drops and the pet drops, so 3 total there and 8 kills. And rounding out the PvM pets section for this month is going to be 2 girls, 1 BGS, nice name, man. Wyvern Visage, and this comes from the Taloned Wyverns, which is 1 in 12,000 on the drop rate. Next up, we're going to check out our lucky skilling pet recipients for the month of December. First one is going to come in from AsukaYenOSRS, 66 mining at the iron ore rocks. Chances of that are 1 in 739,950. Next up is going to be Iron Man Me Ronick at 62 woodcutting at the willow trees, 1 in 287,736. DQ for Life submitting a level 54 farming pet at the watermelons, 1 in 159,244. And we have another beaver pet coming in from the willow trees, this one from Lol Sit at 44 woodcutting, 1 in 288,186. Jumping a lot of levels lower now, level 18 thieving at the cake stalls, Hardcore Iron Man Iron Jesus, 1 in 123,616. And next up is a Hardcore Iron Man HC Red Dragon level 5 agility at the Gnome course in the Gnome Stronghold, 1 in 35,484. The next one comes at level 2 agility. This was just the second lap of the course for Hardcore Iron Man Granite Milk, or Milky as he says his friends call him, 1 in 35,559. And for our KCs, we have a 14 KC Phoenix coming in from Sneed Me Silly, and an 8 KC Small Kano from Avatar Kyoshi. And for this one, I think I saved the best for last here. This one comes in from Gothic Hippie, and I'm trying to picture what a Gothic Hippie would actually look like, and it's kind of weird. So I'm interested to see what that would actually look like. But 5 runecrafting pets, level 96 runecrafting, not even 99 yet, not even post 99. My man's got 5 runecrafting pets at 96 runecrafting. That's ridiculous, man. Share the love, share the runecrafting pets with everybody else. Congrats on those. I really hope you didn't burn your RNG literally for life. All right, now that we have gotten all the lucky stuff out of the way, we can jump into our unlucky drops collection for the month of December. And we're gonna start this one off with VB10's 6,000 Grotesque Guardian kills, no pet. So 2 times the drop rate, still hasn't seen that pet. That really sucks, man, because that is one of the nicest looking pets in the game. I wish you luck, man. I hope you get it soon. Next one comes in from Doll's Beep, and this is also gonna be a Grotesque Guardians log. Finally managing to grab the pet at 6,402 KC, but still has not managed to get the jar to finish up that collection log. That sucks. That's 3 times the drop rate, still haven't got it. Next one comes in from Sizzin, and this is a ridiculous drive streak if I have ever seen one. First Primordial Crystal on 3,512 Cerberus KC. What even is that? I mean, it's 1 in 512 drop rate just for that crystal. If you want a primordial, it's 1 in 512 or 1 in 128 for any of them, but still 3,500 plus kills and finally getting a prim. That's I guess that was a happy day for you. Next one comes in from Pihala, and this is gonna be, I guess it's kind of lucky, but at the same time, it's kind of not lucky. So it's lucky to get the Rex pet on 186 KC, but rolling 2 more of them when the other Dagonoth Kings are also 1 in 5,000 for the drop rate, 186 KC, 235, and 278. So managing to roll 3 Rex pets within 100 kills, that is lucky, but at the same time, it's really unlucky because it could have been the other pets. Next one comes in from Supreme Dun, and this is the guy that has that huge Dagonoth King collection log. He's finally managed to grab 2 of the pets, Supreme and Prime, still working on the Rex pet. 47,875 kills on the log there, no Rex pet. That's really, really not good. I mean, the dude's gotta be over 3 times the drop rate for the Rex pet. Next one comes in from Zerky, and this is gonna be the Vorkath pet finally managing to grab it at 5,481 KC. That's a long grind, man. Also did put in the loot tab there that they've been collecting for Vorkath while they've been pet hunting. Looks pretty nice, 640 mil. Thanks for the extra little bit of a look into the Vorkath tab there. Next one comes in from High Anxiety, and this is gonna be a Godsword shard from Commander Ziliana on KC1. It could have went in our KC1 drop section, but I feel like for the Iron Man, that really would have been nicer to see a hilt or an Armadillo crossbow, and both of which are less rare than a specific Godsword shard. So feels bad, man. Sorry about that. Next one comes in from Iron Drufix, and this is an Iron Man 120 Chambers of Xeric raids with no drops in their name. I really thought iron people were supposed to be like super lucky, but maybe not. Maybe somebody forgot to do something to your account, man. You should get that checked. Next one comes in from Stashes, and this is the Ultimate Iron Man. 200 million thieving XP. Didn't get the pet. Now, I have been informed that they have since gotten the pet post 200 million XP, but 200 million, maxing the thieving skill out, no pet, and that is ridiculous. You can see up there in the top of the screen the XP tracker for thieving and no pet in the collection log. And last but not least is another Dagonoth collection log from Claw's Fail. 21,433 kills, only managing to grab that Rex pet. Still kind of impressive to look at though. 116 Berserker's rings, 164 Dragon Axes, and 113 Warrior's rings. Spent a lot of time killing Rex, but still, no other pets. All right, everybody, that is going to wrap up the luckiest players for December of 2020. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. And remember, if you have something lucky that you would like to share that you think would make the cut for one of these videos, send it to the email address that you saw earlier in the video. You can also find instructions on how to submit in the description below. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up down below. They really do help the video's popularity. And if you haven't done so yet, tap that subscribe button on your way out and remember to hit that bell icon. It'll let you know whenever I go live or upload new content to the channel. If you want to support the channel in a bigger way, you can become a channel member, which will give you access to community member only posts as well as in-game events with me. With that, everybody, I will see you on the next video. Take it easy, everybody.